Hi, Uncle Lou. Happy birthday. My favorite memory are parties at Revere Beach every summer. Your generosity, having the family there, going to the beach and the barbecue. Those are great memories. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Uncle Lou. So glad to be able to help you celebrate this wonderful milestone. And some of my most favorite memories from high school were the summers that I used to spend a week at your house and have all the fun at Point of Pines. And you let me have a party there once, and it was just wonderful. And I still think about those days this far out. It was wonderful. Thank you. And here's to another 100.
I just have fond memories when I was a child of going to the house in Point of Pines and visiting. It was from my memory, it was an enormous, gigantic house. It had all kinds of hidden passages and places you could go, like the laundry chute.
Right.
And going to the beach with everybody and digging for clams. I'll always remember that.
We have a tradition in our family that we could make cucumber sandwiches like Charlotte used to make. Whatever was in the house, she could put between two pieces of bread and send them off fishing. So that's all I remember.
I know my mother was very versatile, creative. Whatever's in that. Remember, I brought my friends over once to after playing basketball. We were like 10 years old, and we had nothing in the house to drink. And she took a watermelon and got the juice and poured it into a container, and we drank watermelon juice. And I got teased about that for the rest of my childhood. Watermelon juice.
Like half a glass.
It was normal to me.
Of course it is.
Uncle Lou, honest to God, Auntie Kay here. So, when I think of you, Uncle Lou, honestly, I think of when I was a kid and my family would come to your house for a family get-together, and you just had the most jovial, personality, the most optimistic, happiest guy I think I've ever known in my whole life, without a doubt. You just always had this glowing energy about you, upbeat, loving. You've always been the same, and we are so proud to come here today to share this very important day. And I wish you, honest to God, 100 more years of more memories.
It's wonderful seeing all the little kiddies, and I can't stand all that trite stuff. So it's terrific, and you're doing a great job, Karen. And Stevie is no longer looking like Lou. Somewhere there was a line drawn, and now Stevie looks like Stevie and doesn't seem to resemble. And so when we want to talk about Lou and the garment and his positivity and his great attitude and his place at Satter looking out at the ocean from his kitchen door, window, and all the times in Dorchester and growing up with Bobby and Stevie, and then my brother, who was next, and then Rondi, who was next after that, I think, and Rhoda. I'm just going in the descending order of Krinskys, and it's wonderful, and it would be nice if everybody lived in the Boston area so we could see everybody more often. Thank God.
Lou got me a job many years ago at Payless Sportswear, where he worked for many years. It was one of the most interesting times of my life, being with him and all his friends at the manufacturing facility there. Learned a lot about life and many different ethnic backgrounds of people there, and was a real lesson about life, especially coming from a small neighborhood where we lived and so on. And
I'll get in on this because
right.
Bob,
that's right.
Gary, and I all worked at Payless Sportswear.
That's right.
And I love to say this, my shortest job title ever. There, I was called boy. It was actually technically floor boy, but they called it, get a boy, we need a boy. And we would haul goods.
That's right.
Learn how to balance this big 100-pound of cloth on your shoulder, and tie bundles.
That's right. That's right.
This was in high school, and obviously I partied a lot, you know, and so I often come in the next day hungover, and instead of taking a nap, he's told me, don't ever get caught taking a nap in the bundle. You know, they stored the bundles.
Oh, yeah,
crawl
sure.
in there and sleep.
That's right.
He taught me how to sleep standing up, and I can still do it. The tables were a little high, so I could lean like this. She's going to speak to me.
I remember, I grew up with Lou. He always took care of Myra and I. He was just such a wonderful, great brother. I remember when he bought Myra and I a camel's hair suit. We must have been about 13 years old or 12 years old. And he was working at the garment industry, and he surprised us with that. He was, when we had our sorority in high school, he and Charlotte chaperoned our dances and our parties. Just the most wonderful brother. He's my inspiration. I look up to him. I talk to him on the phone all the time. I love him.
So my best memory is holidays in Revere. Holidays and just family get-togethers. And there was one year even that instead of cooking, which my aunt loved to do, Bob brought in Chinese food for Passover. And that was fun too. It was just really fun getting together with their whole family and my whole family. And I will never forget those days. And happy 100th birthday.
But I mean, our memories are just, I can't separate any one thing. We were just all together for day to day at Revere Beach growing up, on Sundays at Tatasset Lodge, and the families were all blended together. It was a very great time to grow up. And I'm sorry for people who aren't going to experience all of that in today's culture.
Lou was our father's friend, and my mother and Charlotte were friendly, and they fixed them up. And so we definitely have a real connection forever from way back.
Lou is an inspiration to healthy living and a healthy attitude. And I think if anybody could be persuasive, I hope that people will learn from his example. And I'm really proud to be part of his life and to have known him since my time at Jack Satter.
Hi, Lou. Happy birthday, my good friend of 59 years. Way back in the garment industry when we were both young. You got 10 years on me, but you're in good shape. Happy birthday to you, my friend, and good health.
Hi, Lou. I wanted to wish you all the best. Very, very happy birthday. You are one of the best. I love you. And if you ever need me, you know where to find me.
Lou, happy birthday. It's great to be here with you and your family. You're one of our best tenants we've ever had. When I see you, you're usually in the fitness room working out, and just so happy to have you at Jack Satter House. I'm proud to get to know you, and you really are an inspiration to all of us. Happy birthday.
But happy birthday, Uncle Lou. I know those the best times growing up was when we got to go to Point of Pines. If we were good kids, Paul, Lois, and I, folks would take us out and see Uncle Lou. We had to go see Uncle Lou and the Klinsky kids, and Auntie Charlotte too, and go to the beach and roast beef. But happy birthday, and I can't wait for the 101 Dalmatians birthday next year.